You know what I'm saying? YouTube change all this stuff around on these lives. Nothing but a J thing. You know what I'm saying? And they changed some of the filters too. Huh. Nothing but a J thing. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of laundry. Doing a little laundry, washing my clothes and my bedspread. Hey, hippie chick, how you doing? Did you get my answer to where I lived up there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Michigan. It's a good state. Did you grow up there? They changed everything around on these lives. This is a new like screen and everything. Oh, okay. Do you still work up there, hippie chick? So you probably went over to Mexican Fiesta in Dearborn Heights, Captain Nemo's subs. Oh, okay. I didn't spend too much time around Wayne Westland. Hey, Imp Love, how you doing? How's it going? I was just looking up. I've done this before, but I looked quite a bit. I like watching traffic, like heavy traffic in Atlanta. I like getting a hotel where I can see the airplanes land, even if it's expensive, it's worth it. But believe it or not, in Atlanta, there's really no good place to see planes take off and land. Yeah, one on Canton. Yep, into that one too. You ever want to eat excellent Chinese food? Is at Szechuan right across the street from Myers? That's about as good as Chinese food as you'll ever find. Absolutely excellent. Seriously, I mean that's like San Francisco quality. I started eating there in '73. Yeah, I remember when they opened that one in Canton. I used to do traffic reports with the AAA jet copter We'd land in that White Castle there, over there in Canton, right there at was it Michigan in 275 or Ford in 275? Ford Road in 275. Land there and get a coffee. It was so cool. Leave the helicopter running. Good old days. That guy died about 15 years ago. And AAA quit sponsoring the. Oh, that's absolutely excellent, hippie chip. That's the best Chinese food you'll eat, I promise you. Everything there is superb. I worked at UPS when I was going to Eastern Michigan. I cut through there all the time. Oh yeah, but it's hard to get like around Detroit. They killed all the good spots where you could park. Because of Homeland Security and all that crap. Chicago was tough too. You could get good shots from the parking deck in Detroit on the South Terminal. But that's about it, man. It's slim pickings. Yeah, but just because there's an airport doesn't mean you have good access for photography and video. You got to be close. I don't want to see a plane landing a half mile away. You know what I mean? I want to see them like coming right over the car, right outside my room, stuff like that. Miami's good too, although I haven't done that in a long time. I was just watching a video of a firefighter that woke up after being in a coma 10 years. And I just happened to had on my recommended TikTok a goodbye video from Toby Keith. It's really good. And I forwarded to a few friends of mine. I see they took it down. Hippie chick, you ever read at that Captain Nemo's out there in Romulus? Yeah, good old days is right. Yeah, you were right about Eloise. Rich history. Excuse me. I didn't either. Actually, they're talking about all the research they're doing and how they're rethinking, no pun intended, about brain injuries. Yeah, he was crying. The first question he asked was, "How long have I been out?" Excuse me. Hey, Betsy, how you doing? Yeah, it was great watching airplanes down there, especially when they were landing in the Southwest. You could sit right there south of Goddard. I did one TikTok upload, and it just wasn't for me. I watch them though sometimes. Yeah, I do watch them. You get down to Detroit much, hippie chick? Hey, Miss Brown, how you doing? How you been? You kicking it? What else was I gonna tell you? Hippie chick, do you upload videos? Is anybody out there trying to promote their channel or get a better channel, get subscribers and stuff? Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, you're right. I did not. Nope, did not go to Detroit. I had an F-250 diesel and a big ass 26-foot trailer. Oh, you're doing a YouTube thing? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd mention this. I don't really pay attention to this stuff too much, but I had a doctor's appointment today, so I was scrolling around on my, phone, my YouTube stuff. Excuse me. And, I've been doing more shorts because I'm driving a lot, and I'll see trucks that I like or vultures flying or whatever. And I see that I don't know how many views I get a month, like a couple 100,000 or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe more than that. Nah, maybe I don't get that much. Maybe I get like 80,000, something like that. But anyway, I see that 58% of my views uh, are from shorts, new people coming to the channel. So if you're trying to like increase your channel or something like that, get more subscribers or views, do do a bunch of shorts. It drives people to your channel. Oh, you could do it. You could do it, hippie chick. Oh, you're doing movies too now, huh? What type? Yeah, do like here's the thing too. I figured this out accidentally. Uh Sometimes like I'll be like trying to do a short on something and it'll just work out to where I just can't type that stuff in because I'm driving or something. And it'll just force me to like quit it after I've taken the video. And sometimes I'll just, if it's one that I really wanted to get, I'll just let it upload. And that's sometimes when you'll see the date and the year, it won't give you a title. That's because I didn't have a chance to title it. I wanted to keep the video and I thought, well, I'll go in there later and change the title. But what I've noticed about YouTube Shorts is that it's really not related to the content because I've accidentally made videos like taking a picture of my dashboard of my truck, uploaded it. Too much time went by before I came in and edited the title, so it was just a crap video. It was like a nothing. It was like a video of my dashboard, and it'll get like 3,000 views in 3 hours. So it's more of a numbers game than it is quality. So the point here is if you're trying to like increase your channel, just upload those shorts at the yin yang. Hey Rob. That's why. That's why. Because 58% of the views that I get, that's a lot. I mean, I've got 19,000 videos up, and probably less than a 0.5% of those are shorts, but that's what's driving the new viewers. That's because they're trying to compete with TikTok. Yeah, no problem. Just upload bullshit, everything you can think of, anything that pops into your mind. I mean, I'll do little shorts on stuff that really interests me, like these black vultures, and they don't do shit compared to a ham sandwich or fried eggs at Waffle House. It's weird. Yeah, you're welcome. I found out accidentally it was 58% of my last 30 days of views were through shorts. Yeah, you're right, Drifter. That's true. Yep. Crazy. We're supposed to get down below freezing 2 more times this week. Got down to freezing last night. Well, the deer have been really going through the food, so have the birds. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yep, crash cars. And I notice that anytime you tag like a city, any city, like you're driving through. Yeah, good for you. I didn't know this today either. I didn't know this either. But when you go to do a short, you'll see a little timer circle up in the right-hand corner, and it says 15 seconds, and then you usually hit the record button and you do your short. If you hit that little circle that says 15 seconds, it'll allow you to make your short 60 seconds instead of 15. The minute you hit it, it says 60 seconds, and then your short's going to be 60 seconds. Which is a big difference if you're trying to like drive traffic. Yeah, I'll tell you what I've learned about the music too is when you do a short and it says add music, the lists they give you are crap. You'd be shocked at the amount of songs that you're allowed to use in a YouTube short when you put the name in the search box. And they will never come up on the recommended list unless you do that. Right. Hey, LA, how you doing? Oh, sure. Yep. Yep. I see in downtown last Saturday they have what's called an oddities convention. You can go there and buy like human skulls, like eyeballs and formaldehyde, cut off hands, all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, but go when you do the lives, put in like your favorite artist in the search box, and you'd be shocked at how many. It's like almost all the songs of your favorite artist will come up, but you'll never get them in the recommended. And let's say it's a rock song and you search under the rocks tab, it'll take you forever for that song to come up. You're better off just going with songs you like that you'd like to connect to the video and putting them in the search box. Yeah, crazy. Michigan had a crap winter. There's a lady I used to know when I go in and get coffee at Tim Hortons. She doesn't work there any longer, but I've known her for quite a while. I kind of felt bad for her. She's had dogs. She had to put the last one to sleep. Her husband's been dead for quite a while. She moved up there because she inherited a house. And she was telling me today she didn't want to take down her Christmas trees because they made her happy and she's starting to get lonely up there. I think she's 70. Kind of felt bad for her and she's thinking about moving down to family down around Detroit. What's that hippie chick? The lady I'm talking about? Hey, Troubles, how you doing? Yeah, so far so good. That seafood I got tonight, that dinner was so awesome. Love that place. I'm gonna go back there. I gotta go to Athens tomorrow and Friday. Did you ever hook up with Hey Pug, Triples? Oh, you think so, LA? Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, that's a good song. He might be a one-hit wonder though. Low formaldehyde. That's downtown Atlanta. Downtown Atlanta. It's called the Oddity Show. That's one good thing about here. If Atlanta's obviously a big city, and they have like everything there, conventions. Like last year, I went to the helicopter convention, the World Helicopter Convention. It was awesome. They don't go there; they skip around big cities, and they have a lot of cool things, like anything you can think of: medical field, reptile show, animal trainers of the world, boats, model airplanes, breeding fish. That's the best seafood I've had in 40 years. Yeah, everything is homemade there. That that wedge salad was good too. I don't even order those most places now because they're so crappy. And you could get two sizes. That those nothing is frozen. Everything is fresh from Georgia or Florida. That oyster basket was $14. That kick-ass drink was 10, and that fantastic wedge salad with lots of blue cheese, red tomatoes, romaine lettuce, not cheap leaf, chilled was $6. And homemade tartar sauce. They even make their own ketchup. And everything's chilled in a little stainless steel cup. Oh, that'd be cool. At 4 o'clock, they have oysters, never frozen, $1 a piece. You have to order six, no problem. Yeah, all the details. That's right. Look it up. It's Square One Fish Company, Athens. There's no way I'm going in a place with a place trying to run a business and only paying them $1 for an oyster. I'll leave them a big tip. That dinner was so good today, I gave the waitress a $25 tip. And I got Marty a order of fried grouper to go. Oh yeah, they're hell on that copyright stuff. But they don't strike you. They just demonetize the video. But mine are demonetized anyway, so I don't really care. I don't monetize them. It's not worth it. It's too many boxes to fill out. And I don't trust them. They'll set you up. Basically, when you are monetized and you check off all that bullshit, they can nail in you and anything. And they already do it to me even when I don't give them like the mouse video, my books. So I'm not giving them an opportunity to fuck me that hard for 400 or whatever it is a month. It's not worth it. Yeah, grouper dinner, fried grouper basket. That place is awesome. Look at their menu. Yeah, it's a perfect presentation. I give them 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And there's parking, which is not easy in a lot of places in Athens. It was good, Baker Boy. And all the waitresses are like going to University of Georgia. And they're all good too. It's weird. It's like, that's a college town and that's not far from campus. And it's just like kind of like, it looks like a college bar you'd go into. Yeah, ambiance is great. Sure was. That little like pink thing you thought, I thought that was kind of cute. That was actually a little set they set up for people to take Valentine's Day pictures of themselves. Yeah, my appetite, well, not really. That's one thing that makes me think that I don't have pancreatic cancer, is your appetite is supposed to die. But I definitely got something wrong with me, and I should know in a week. I got a PET scan today. I have an appointment for an upper GI tomorrow, although I don't have the scan. Just like questioning. But it's from this brilliant, like, expert. It's actually the husband of the doctor, the oncologist I have. So I'm looking forward to this. You're getting implants? Are you really? They're super expensive. Oh, good for you. That was nice of them. Are you really? Yeah, you'll be happy with those. Are you going to get platinum or gold? No, I'm not paying. I just don't feel that good. I got some I do have this lymphoma bullshit, but I'm not worried about it. Uh, I have like bloating a lot. I just don't feel that great. But I still eat like hell. It's true. It doesn't affect my appetite. I just wish I felt better before and after. Just feel like crap. Like you got the flu or something. Good for you. How in the hell did you get insurance to pay for implants? That's unbelievable. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, more tests. I don't mind though. Because, I'd like to get to the bottom of this, although I've tried before. Oh, yeah, I don't. There's not too much dust in that. It's all cleaned pretty good. Actually, there's a place I don't buy it here because you like open this chute and it comes in these buckets and there's corn dust everywhere. Yeah. Another guess is maybe dog dander. I'm not sure. That's one nice thing about Medicare, even though it's expensive with the supplement. I don't give a shit what kind of test they order anymore. It's not going to be that much. They have some little bullshit deductible, even though you have the supplement. And I quit getting the drug plan. The drug plan sucks under Medicare. You're better going to off to Good RX. Yeah, the deer have been really eating the hell out of the food. I'm washing my bedding. I don't know about you guys, but I like lots of good smells. I get the smelliest, scentiest laundry detergent there is. I put like a handful of Bounce in the dryer. I like it to smell everything to smell good, like scented. I don't want that old like no scent laundry soap. It sucks. I like it to smell like flowers or whatever smell that's on sale. No shit, I do, man. I don't know why, but it seems cleaner to me. I do it with my clothes too. No, not mold. Nope. Once a week. Oh, really? Once a week? I don't change mine once a week. Actually, it's been 6 weeks because the washer was broken. We got a new one. Oh, you use clear. Free and clear? Oh, baking soda? Well, what do you put that for? Take out smell? I mean, it might not really smell. Daisy sleeps on it, the end of it. Yeah, I don't really like covers on me if I can avoid it. I usually just have some bullshit light cover. See, I've read a lot of studies on these soaps, and my own little unscientific bullshit test is that Tide works the best. I get the one that's heavily scented with Oxy Clean in it. Plus, I throw a scoop full of Oxy Clean and everything too. Oh, do you? Half the detergent? Yeah, for a while I was buying the extra scent. You can get the extra scent too. Oh, soak up anything. Okay. I know that's why they tell you to put it in refrigerators to get rid of odors. I hate like smells. Like I think I have like this crazy olfactory sense of smell. Oh, it does. No name. Okay. I think my Costco expired. I'm not sure if I'm going to renew it or not. All I do is go in there and get shrimp and once in a while meat. Oh, the washer. Okay. Yeah, I know vinegar. I know that's a good washer cleaner. And they have that, what do they call that stuff? It starts with an F. A washer cleaner. Comes in a little packet and you just throw one in and let it wash. I never really had a problem with a washer smelling though. Yeah, but there's petroleum products and everything. It also cleans the best. I don't care if it's got petroleum product in it, as long as I'm not swallowing it. You look at DMSO, that's heavy petroleum. Oh, it really will itch, huh? Huh. Oh, really? It will itch from it, huh? Yeah, that's how I am. Yeah, I like that. I like a window open too. And a light cover. I don't like my feet covered either. I can hear Daisy and trying to wake Marty up right now. You wouldn't believe how she gets him to do shit. Castor oil, huh? Oh, no kidding. Did you see the vulture laid one egg? That damn dog, I heard her in there. She could have went out 20 times. You know how she is. You ought to spank her. See, she just got him out of bed after sleep. I'd beat her damn ass if she did that. Hey, Chris, how you doing? What was she in there making that noise? Yeah. She's outside. She's taking it down. She really is. Yeah. If she could talk, we'd have to. Really no, I know. What'd she do? Come up on the side of the bed and start that? Yeah. Or get in it? Huh? Or jump up there and get in it? No, she did beside the bed. She walked up beside the bed. That's unbelievable. Yeah, inheritance from the family. Oh, really? Castor oil. I remember my mother talked about it all the time. Yeah, damn dog, man. Daisy, man. She's got Marty trained. She ends up waking him up all the time to let her go outside when she could have went outside 20 times. I mean, I'm up doing laundry, laying in bed doing a chat. She doesn't even bring it up to me. Oh, really? No, it was good. That pork was good. It was good. It was actually good. You know, pork loin's the center cut, just minus the bone. It was good. Metamucil. There was a guy, he was actually the doctor when I was born. I remember his name was Harvey. What was his name? Dr. Harvey. But he always, when you went there, this was like forever ago, he would give you a little brown bottle of eardrops. And I can remember, it's weird how you remember this weird shit. And I could remember my grandfather telling my dad that he thought it was castor oil. I don't know if they recommend that for like an earache, but he'd give you a bottle of this no matter what you came in there for. Oh, olive oil? Huh. Yeah, you know, for a while when that bed and breakfast was slow in Florida, starting it out, we used to subcontract it out to like these health nut groups, and they would like rent the whole place for like 30 days. And they were into all this weird wheatgrass enemas and all this bullshit. I mean, I'm not saying I never took a supplement, but I'm a science guy. I better see some published studies on this stuff. This natural stuff. Talk to an internal medicine guy or a primary care physician. The people that stuck to the natural, they're all fucking dead when they get older. I can rattle you off all sorts of examples. I didn't see that. I hear these constant bullshit stories about what honey does for you. Fuck. Bunch of bullshit. These fucking people are crazy. I got this PET scan today. I was talking to the guy about the maintenance of that thing. I read the book on the guy that invented the MRI Damadian. He got fucked out of it because he was such a jerk to get along with. He later sued and got paid. But you look at people that invent these diagnostic machines, it's crazy. Now, I'm not claustrophobic or I don't give a shit about that. If I get stuck in an MRI or a PET scan like today, I just shut my eyes and just think of different bullshit. But today, for some reason, I was thinking when I was in there, I can see why people would freak out about it. I mean, that doesn't bother me, but I can see why it would bother people with claustrophobia. And I thought the PET scan was like really super simple compared to like the MRI, because the MRI is banging around. You hear those magnets spinning around. But the PET scan, you know, I had my eyes shut, but it looked like a lightning storm. And they strap your arms to your side so you don't move them. And I remember thinking, God, I can see how you freak out. You're kind of like that, you know? Oh, crazy treatments. No, you're right, Infilove. That's exactly right. Actually, it has an enzyme in it that will take your enamel away quicker than table sugar. And this whole idea of pollen and local bees, a fucking farce. I mean, I was into beekeeping pretty big time at one time. I mean, not crazy, but I had 100 hives. And I just couldn't stand these bullshit conversations with these people. For a while, I would go to these farmers markets, and I just couldn't stand these stupid ass questions any longer. No, MRI is all magnets. PET scan, they give you a fluid, and it's radiation actually, but not that bad of a dose. Yeah, it's a tube you go in. They push a button and you go in. Right here, Marcia. We're getting down. But you look at these diagnostic materials and it's in these machines and it's just unbelievable. Somebody thought that up. Not so much on the. I'm not sure about the PET scan, but the MRI. And guess what? Jewish. What a surprise. Yeah, it's crazy. You drink this. They inject you actually. You don't drink it. They give you an IV and they shoot you up with some kind of stuff that, like my PET scan today was from my waist up in my brain. Oh, a bimbo party? She's probably on there someplace. Probably out there. I don't think it is. It's sugar based. I don't think it is. I only looked up like the radiation dose you get. Nah, I mean, I'd have got the PET scan no matter what. But man, without this shit. Yeah, yeah, the machine reacts to that. It maps like these inside. They honestly, what they're looking for is cancer metastasizing. I don't think the drink is radioactive. Yeah, PET scans. Another thing I was kind of surprised about, I was talking to the techs, is that's all people, everybody working in there had a 4-year degree in that bullshit. Yeah, and yeah, not necessarily trace it, but it highlights. I don't want to like make things up. I don't really know much about the PET scan. I just know it's like radiation. Oh, and you get to leave your clothes on too. You got to take your belt off, your wallet. Mm-mm. Yeah, there are, but it's a specific. It's cellular. It's not like broken bones with CAT scans. Yeah, right. Yeah. It took they inject you with this fluid and you have to sit 45 minutes and the imaging is only 15 minutes long. That's right, hippie chick. That's right. Yeah, right. I heard a nurse tell a doctor that was in there. They were like the door was open and they were next door and it was Valentine's. It was kind of funny actually because I don't think they wanted me to hear it. I actually heard two things while I was there. And the nurse gave the doctor a sucker and she said, "You are what you eat." Oh, it's your birthday? Well, happy birthday, Marcia. Bimbo's probably on singing something, making a song. This Indian oncologist I have is she's really pretty for starters. Of course, I'm biased. and fifth generations of doctors. And when I was there, I told her I had like an upper GI. You know what a good guy? She said, I do. It's like, oh, she said, my husband. That's who I'm seeing tomorrow. But just so polite and well spoken and uh, just very professional. She told me over there in India that they pretty much have, she said, when you're 5 and 6 and 7 years old, they've kind of picked you as potential physicians and you're studying 5 and 6 hours a night, even at that age. Yeah, happy birthday, Marcia. The oncologist is Friday. I get my results. I'm not too worried about it because I've really researched a lot of this bullshit that I have. If I had to guess, they're not going to tell you that. Like, I go to a dermatologist. Here's the funny thing about this. I love the dermatologist I go to, and I'm kind of chatty with him and his wife. I mean, I talk to them outside appointments sometimes. They're really interested in ephemera and prose. We're pretty well read, and they collect old documents, all shit that I did, right? So I'm not saying we're friends, but I do keep in touch with them. And they hired this expert that's there that's just kind of like a long-haired, like you would never guess this fucker was a doctor. Like you'd expect to see him skateboarding down the road at 40. And he only wants to work like 2 days a week. He wants to spend the rest of his time finding himself and, finger painting, shit like that. Just a really smart, eccentric guy, probably a virgin. That's how he strikes me. And he came in there, I don't know, to do other things. He's like the one of only 20 guys that does some kind of wacko surgery for this certain type of skin cancer. And it isn't like they're a center for that. But if, you would get referrals if you were a doctor that worked there because it's, rare expertise. So anyway, uh, I went and, I've had skin cancers of all kind, not the big ones, melanoma or Merkel cell, which got Jimmy Buffett. And, squamous cells, basal cell, I've had them all. And this other thing I thought was a bug bite or something like that. So I went there back in October. They took a biopsy, and a long time went by, and they called and said, "Hey," he called. He said, "Hey, I think I need you to come back here." It's like, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, that biopsy, they claim they didn't get enough of the area." It's like, okay, well, I wanted to get that done before I went up to Michigan, and he wasn't around. So I went to the guy I know, and he's a dermatologist, right? He knows what to do, but it didn't look like there was much of an area you could still biopsy. But anyway, he did it, and it took a long time. And I could tell by, it's not going to affect my modeling career. I don't give a fuck. If you told me, hey, well, you're going to have a 24-inch scar on your back, I wouldn't think a thing about it. And he said, well, I'm going to have to, make an incision. You got a problem with that? It's like, no, fuck, dig away. I don't care. Use a butter knife. I don't care. Just put a lot of lidocaine on it. And this is not vanity at all. And he took a long time, and I didn't really realize until I had the stitches taken out. Marty took them out. When I was moving that stuff up in Michigan, the bandage kept coming off. So finally I got a mirror and looked. It's like, God damn, this is about like 5 inches wide. I mean, is this guy not telling me something? I mean, that's not a typical biopsy for some skin cancer. This is like digging around in a big area, and the spot looked just kind of like a mosquito bite. So after I got it, they called and said, hey, don't worry too much. Sometimes bug bites morph into different kinds of cancers. It's rare. You don't have anything to worry about. I said, well, what's this guy think this is? And they said, he thinks it's this form of lymphoma. But I said, form of lymphoma, man, I hope I don't have that damn shit. It's like, well, we don't either. But if it's the kind he thinks you have, it's really not that big a deal. It meets the criteria lymphoma, but it stays contained and rarely metastasizes, which, of course, is the big issue for cancer. So, okay. So, and my guy said, I don't think that's what you have. It's like, okay, good. So here about 3 weeks ago, I got a call by the doctor, the guy that owns the place. And I knew that wasn't a good sign. And he said, hey, Tom, how you doing? It's like, good. I said, hey, well, he said, I don't want to call this bad news. This is very treatable, but you have a form of lymphoma. It's like, what? He said, yeah, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to make an appointment with an oncologist. It's like, why? He said, just to be safe. So if I had to guess, I think that my appointment is you go to a dermatologist, they think they got it all. They don't really know until you do a PET scan. So rather than not take the chance of getting sued, you send somebody to an oncologist. After all, I'm an older guy, I'm on Medicare. Who gives a fuck? So that's what happened. And I went to an oncologist and I said, is this what I really have? She said, it is. And she said, this has no relation to sun exposure or a bug bite. It just happens. It's like, okay. She said, I just want to do like a PET scan just to make absolutely sure. So there you go. That's why I got it. Hey, SLV, how you doing? That's possible. Yeah, that's possible, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, you should. You should. And here's the thing about skin cancer. I mean, I'm light complected, so I knew this was coming. And when I was a kid, that's where most of the damage occurs as a kid. It's not quite like that anymore. You've got a lot of better sunscreens. There's much more knowledge out there. You know, I see redheaded kids on beaches in Florida now under umbrellas where that just didn't happen when I was young. But you would be surprised where skin cancer develops. Actually, I've been in clinics before at the University of Michigan. It's got the Mohs Clinic, MOHS, which is a way to take skin cancer out with minimal scarring. And I've met two young people before that had melanoma in spaces that you wouldn't expect. One had it like under the armpit. I mean, how much sun do you get there? And another one had it in the back of the fold of her knee, you know, in the back behind the kneecap. And I said, well, you know, we talked and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And their husbands were all upset. And it's like, well, keep in touch. Let me know how you do. They both died within 6 months. So in Merkel cell, which is what got Jimmy Buffett, I mean, you don't want to get that either. That went misdiagnosed for years because of what it showed, how it presented itself under a microscope. And the big scare with cancer, as Toby Keith has just recently proven, is you can get to a point where you're treatment resistant, that chemotherapy doesn't work. And that's when it's tits up. No, yeah, yeah. I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, I think on the last biopsy, they got it all. And let's say, for an example, I go there Friday and she says, well, you know what? We show some lymphoma that's traveled to here or there. And, you know, you're going to, I need to get chemotherapy and all that shit. I would, but I don't think that's going to happen. But you don't know till Friday. Now, the one little worry is that doctor made an appointment for me 2 days after my scan was done, and I'm hoping she didn't find something in the blood test from the last appointment unrelated to the scan. You know what I mean? So I could go Friday, and she said, just what I thought, no problem. We'll keep an eye on it. You know, see us twice a year instead of once a year. Well, maybe I'll get more blood tests normal, but I'm really shouldn't have any problem at all. Nothing. This isn't like leukemia, which she's an expert in, by the way. No, this is a rare form. It meets the criteria of lymphoma, but doesn't metastasize, which is what you're worried about. So really, in my case, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, you're not going to live forever anyway. Yeah, a lot of people did, Leah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh yeah, you should get checked, hippie check. Have you been to a dermatologist before? Yeah, I think it was all gone on the biopsy, the second biopsy. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about it. I mean, what I worry about is the hassle if I did have it. Not really dying so much, because I'm not going to be around that much longer anyway. I mean, in a fucked up way, I think about it. I'll skip these like really old years of like being 75 and 80. Maybe they'd be doing me a favor. I mean, I'm not, I don't think like a lot of people do. This fucking rat race we're in now. Nah, no way. Yeah, it's just a fucking bullshit. I mean, it's a lifesaver. I mean, especially the cancers like leukemia and stuff. The liquid blood cancers, man, they have come so far, especially with childhood leukemia, Hodgkin's and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. It's just a miracle what they've done. Actually, the primary care physician I see had Hodgkin's lymphoma. He had to quit being a Navy SEAL, then went to medical school later. There ain't no fucking way that a herb shop cleared glaucoma. No fucking way. They have the same bullshit rumors out there what marijuana does for it. There's zero proof of that. None. Yeah, just wear a lot of good sunscreen. Yeah, you should go hippie chick. Yeah. It's just a good idea because so many of it is treatable. So it's so if you catch it early. Same with colonoscopies. Yeah, I've had shit tons of basal cell. Yeah, it's nothing. Just wear a good sunblock. SLV, do you see a dermatologist? No, no, I'm not doing it. Cancer is a part of the living species. There's cancer in everything. They found it in microbes, unrelated to any contaminants that human beings have produced. It's unregulated cell growth for a lot of reasons. What triggers it is the $50,000 question. Obviously, smoking's a risk. You go out to the Galapagos Islands, I guarantee you're going to find stuff out there with cancer, and it's unrelated to sun exposure. Oh, yeah, that's kind of how I think, Leah. Thank you. Yeah, amen. Well put. No, that's good. I think it's a good call, but that's just my own biased answer. Yeah, that's the way to go. Hospice, LA? No, I don't care what kind of herb shop. There is no way anybody was cured from glaucoma from a fucking herb. Zero. Yeah, hospice. Hospice interesting, actually. Through some PI work, I got a chance to look at some discovery, which is what you get when you're switching documents between parties. And you would be shocked at how expensive hospice is. The for-profit hospice are super ripoffs. The nonprofits, you'd be crazy how much that costs taxpayers. Floaters aren't glaucoma. Glaucoma. Floaters are normal and they go away by themselves usually, unless you have a detached retina. It's a poison, but it's a good poison. It works. There's thousands of people around because of chemotherapy. particularly children. Oh, okay. Did you say you do have insurance, hippie chick? Because it's kind of expensive to go to a dermatologist. It's a specialist, a black folder. It is what it is. That's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, sunspots. Well, you'll get those as you get older. I mean, moles, all that stuff can morph into different cancers. Just get checked and then you'll be covered. But it's not like going to get, if you're a young, healthy woman and you go get a physical exam, it's like, oh, you're healthy. It's like, yeah, I thought so. What a waste of money that was. I wouldn't say that with the dermatologist. And really check the ratings of these people. And try and get a young one, not an old one. It matters. Hi, Caroline. I have all young doctors now. And in Michigan, I had all old doctors. And I hate to tell you this, but there's a big difference. I mean, maybe that's not that way everywhere. It's just my experience. But there's something to be said about continuing education in a young brain, seeing a shit ton of patients, than an old brain that's on his way out to golfing full time. Well, I believe that's what you think you saw. Yeah, I don't want to go to old doctors. I want to go to young doctors with lots of experience. A black floater. Yeah, but most stuff done is done now with robotics. So, uh, they have a joystick. It doesn't matter how shaky they are. Well, that's cool. Yeah, definitely get that. Well, if I knew one in Michigan, I would tell you. But there are a lot of them around. You know, residencies for dermatologists. I mean, they're the cream of the crop. They're right up there with neurosurgeons. You got to be at least academically one smart person to be a dermatologist. There's not too many positions. Those are highly coveted. Weekends off, low malpractice, no emergencies. Make about 500 grand a year. It's a great job as a doctor. Yeah, it's definitely a good investment. I've noticed cancer on people a total of 5 times, and 3 of those 5 got surgery. One lady was a bank teller, had to get a tram flap, which is where they go and they get skin from another area because her nasal passages were basically eaten out with just untreated, believe it or not, basal cell. Oh, Kettering. Oh, okay. Yeah, plus they're go-getters. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, yep. Yeah, there's a story that came out about the captain waving and going down with the ship. Did you read that? Huh. Mm-hmm. You're right, Sharon. Well, look at Frederick. They wanted to amputate his leg, and then another guy decided to try surgery. Now, I don't know if Frederick is still amongst the living or not. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but there was a weird story about why he stayed in the ship and he was waving or something. Probably a bullshit media concocted story. Yeah, they say that, but if you read articles, there's different schools of thought on that. Actually, that was one of the big criticisms of the captain in the Titanic. He said, fuck it, and got off that goddamn thing. And also the Eastland, that ship that tipped over in Chicago. That fucker got off early, too. You're probably going to have to, Hippie Joe. You're probably going to have to. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. You never know in these media stories. That's what I say. Yeah, teaching universities. But you'd be surprised what cancer looks like sometimes. Like the basal cell and the squamous cell, a lot of times, not always, but looks like a carpet burn that doesn't heal. I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I was going to the University of Michigan, which, you think is like the gold standard in Michigan. I mean, that place is nowhere near as good as anybody I've seen down here. It's crazy. I mean, these places I've been are excellent. Everything, dentist, the doctors. Yeah. No, no, no. He got in the lifeboat. Yeah. Well, that's the whole idea with scientific studies. Like published studies that you can read instead of some shot in a beer talk. You put some fucking mercurochrome on your fucking forehead and you're not dying of brain cancer anymore. It's fucking bullshit. Something you can see. I mean, these studies, these clinical trials are like super expensive, man. It's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty damn good. Hey, Hedley, how you doing? Yeah, I went to Cleveland Clinic. I'll tell you though, Sharon, you look at Cleveland Clinic ratings outside of the bragging they do for themselves, and they're actually rated pretty low. Go look at Google ratings and third-party ratings of Cleveland Clinic. It's not very good. Only thing I give Cleveland Clinic, I'd say, is the cardiology. Yeah, if it's just a month or so, it's no big deal. No, it's no big deal. If it's only been a month, you don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, and there's no studies to prove that. 5G and brain fog. They tried doing that shit in Florida. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Sharon. Look around. Look at third-party studies, not what Cleveland Clinic. They claim they walk on water. But look at third-party ratings of Cleveland Clinic. It's not good. Yeah, who brought that bullshit up? I want to know who's bringing this up and what basis is there for it. I mean, all you can do is line up the cards as good as you can. That's it. Do your due diligence. What are you supposed to do? Go to a doctor with bad ratings and get sued for malpractice all the time? No. You just, you know, you could go to a 5-star doctor with 30 years of experience and he could fuck up and kill you. You just line up the cards as good as you possibly can. Black on it. Yeah, but I had a buddy of mine that just had, I would have bet you money it was melanoma. And what it turned out to be was atypical basal cell. And it was black, which is no big deal. Yeah, I saw that. They also think that they are going to be able to identify DB Cooper. Yeah, Sharon, I'm not kidding you, man. I couldn't believe it. No, that's true, hippie chick. Yeah. That's why you get like second opinions and stuff. It's pretty good, though. When you're a regional hospital like that, you get all sorts. First of all, they get extra reimbursement because of their position in the medical community in the state. They get a lot of privileges. They're privy to a ton of data. With regard to Cleveland Clinic, I mean, I think one reason to go there is just the cases they've seen. These wacko, weird cardiology issues. And when you got everybody coming in our private jets from the world, rather than seeing, 2 or 3 people, you've seen 2 or 3 thousand people. Big difference. Now, I know of 2 people. I'm not bullshitting you. Mayo Clinic killed both of them. They did. I'm not kidding you. I read a lot about stuff. Plus, I've had a lot of this shit. Swimsuit? How old are you, Marcia? This is very important about how the swimsuit fits. My girlfriend's swimsuit fits. She bought 2 of them and sewed them together. 57, okay. Is it 2-piece or 1-piece? Oh, really, LA? Oh, okay. You're not bullshitting us now, are you? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yep. Oh, all right. been super clear here at night. What is that, LA? Oh, okay. I see that pro football player. He was actually in the NFL 6 years. Was working as a construction worker over in Tampa. Something hit him in the head, and that's what started the whole thing. But believe it or not, he got this kind of sepsis that killed him. A young, healthy guy from poor dental hygiene. It was on the internet today. Yeah. Remember that Legionnaire's disease? They were dropping like flies. I don't think it was. I don't know of it ever being a leading cause of death, but I know it's inflammation and can cause a lot of heart problems. Yeah. I know, like, some people, like, if they have bad teeth, they try to get them fixed. Like Chris said, he's getting implants. I can't believe he found insurance to pay for implants. I've never heard of that. I don't think he was brushing his fucking teeth at all. Oh, pre-20. Yeah, okay, now you're probably right on that. Yeah, probably right on that. You think the whole UK would be dead then? Those fuckers don't know what a toothbrush is. I guess it's like almost cost prohibitive expensive over there. Yeah, salt water's not going to keep decay from passing on bacteria in your bloodstream. Yeah, yeah. No, hell no. No way. No way. No, I've never heard of that. Implants are super expensive. Now, if you go to like Medicare, they will extract your teeth and buy dentures. But I've never heard of any insurance company. Now, I think maybe like if you got in a car wreck, then something like that. And I'm not even sure of that. I never heard of that. She could have. Yeah, I never heard of that. I think a car wreck, they'd probably pay for implants. But if you just have, bad teeth and you have health insurance is different than dental insurance. Most of that dental insurance isn't worth a shit. It's between $60,000 and $95,000 to get all 32 teeth replaced. It seems like it when you really look into all these things you can get, Sharon. Sharon, look up that Cleveland Clinic stuff. I thought the same way you did. And then I got reading about it. It's like, God damn. They're experts at marketing. What I learned through going to Cleveland Clinic, now I'm not doing that bullshit anymore. All I want to go to is a board certified specialist with some experience I don't care where he's at. But I'm not taking these long ass plane trips and rides to these places like Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic anymore. What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, yeah, places like that. Yeah, Tijuana, Thailand. Thailand, places like that. Uh, they charter whole airplanes that leave from like big cities, Miami, New York, LA, whole planes full of people getting plastic surgery. Thailand. There were two gay guys that I knew in Chicago that belonged to the health club, and they both got facelifts. Go to Turkey, huh? I thought that was Tribble saying that if you eat turkey, your things get better. Yeah, that's it, Sharon. That's it. You know who I noticed got some plastic surgery and some hair work? That Tony Romo. That he sucks as a commentator on top of it. You look at his face, he's gotten some Botox or a lift, and he definitely got hair work done. They didn't do a good job. I think it's totally obvious. Yeah. Yeah, they do. They really look weird. They look strange. Look at Mickey Rourke. Good looking guy. Look at Madonna, for God's sakes. You know, I read an article on the internet one time, though, that kind of made sense. And look at Dolly Parton, Joan Rivers. I think that in a weird way, that looking like a wax museum model is better than looking 85. I mean, you look weird, everybody makes fun of you, but it looks better than being 85. Look at Joni Mitchell, for God's sakes. Yeah, it's fraud, Marcia. It's fraud. If you get caught, they'll charge you on that, and they'll make you pay restitution. Thank you. Yeah, I don't doubt it, Troubles. Charcoal toothbrush? Yeah, I'd be careful with that charcoal toothbrush. You know, there's carcinogens linked to charcoal. I'm assuming that the bacteria goes into the charcoal and that you don't have any actual contact with the charcoal, right? That's what I think. But hippie chick, I think if your face went through the windshield in a car accident, I think that your insurance company would probably pay for implants. That I don't know that for sure. Yeah, but don't do that. You'll get charged with fraud. You know, we used to do that when I was young, 18, 19. Like half of the guys worked in insurance in steel mills, and half of us were going to college. We'd use their Blue Cross Blue Shield all the time, but they'll charge you for that if they catch your ass. And I wouldn't be talking about it like on chats and the internet. If you do it, just keep it to yourself. Yeah, I'm not saying you couldn't get away with it. I'm not saying it's not nice of you to do, but they'll nail your ass for that. Are you identical twins then, I'm assuming? I've paid for a couple dermatology appointments for people. Yeah, you're right, Leah. Yeah, no, today sucks. I don't think you can lien a property for a medical bill. What state do you live in, Marcia? I'll tell you this, they did pass a federal law. Now they can put unpaid medical bills on your credit, but they got to take them off when you pay them. And I don't know what her situation is, but that's one of the top reasons for bankruptcy is is bankrupting out of medical bills. I don't think they can lien your property for medical bills. I'm not sure of that, but I don't know how old she is, what her situation is, but I'd bankrupt out of medical bills in a fucking heartbeat if I had to. Oh, activated charcoal, got you. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. Whole new mouthful of implants for like 5 grand. That's a good deal. Yeah, well, that's the trick, is when to file. That's the trick, to file. What I'd do if I was her, this is just off the cuff, not knowing the details, is just let them fucking rack up. If they're leaning the house, leaning, who gives a fuck? And then before if she ever wants to sell it, file bankruptcy, discharge them, get the liens cleared, and then sell the motherfucker. Oh, they can lien a house for a medical bill? I've never heard of that. They can put it on your credit report, but I never heard of them liening a house. What state are you from? I can tell you this too. I've run a million credit checks, and I've never seen a lien on a home for a medical bill. Oh, she did? That's too bad. Yeah, she looks strange. I never found Madonna attractive even when she was young. Writing these books on sex and shit. God, who cares? Yeah, Joker. Yeah, that's a lot of stress. Yeah, well, use your ID then. It won't be jail, it'll be prison. Oh, they can Headley. Oh, okay. When you're sick and you got like bills coming in, and I mean, I wouldn't get, they could lean whenever they fucking wanted to. That'd be like the last thing on my mind. Lean it. Fuck it. It's a lot of stress, so it's too bad that's happening to her. Do you think you could do a GoFundMe for her, Marsha? Mississippi, Headley, there's insurance company that have never and will never write policies in Mississippi. Same with Alabama. The highest, tallest building in Mississippi is the Gold Strike in Robinsonville. Yeah, can't get blood from a stone. That's it. And you've got I think Libya, I think. There are insurance companies paying for these sex changes now. Which, okay, yeah, all right, that's what you want to do. But my problem is paying for that when people have like Marcia's sister, legitimate health issues, and they're leaning their house. Yeah, fee, fi, fo, fum. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I forgot it was Valentine's Day. That day's never really meant anything to me. I mean, are people actually adults buying like stuff for people? Or is this just another media created facade? I want you guys to do a GoFundMe for me. I'm going to change my name to Survivor Boy. And don't bully me on my cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm Survivor Boy. Yeah. Somebody started GoFundMe. I told Stephanie earlier today in a text, we'll just drink margaritas all day, every day on the money people donate. Yeah, the hormone treatments are a lot. Yeah. I had a neighbor do that. That fucker was always sick. I mean, you're taking female hormones and you're putting them into a male body. I mean, god damn. Oh, you would? I appreciate it. Do you mind if Stephanie and I blow all the money on KY jelly and margaritas? Oh, that's nice. We'll run one big giant scam. That'll get me some more views and some subscribers. It's like YouTube guy gets charged with fraud, being a can't survivor boy he changed his name to. And then him and this lady out in Seattle blew all the money on margaritas and KY jelly and Magnum rubbers. We got drunk and blew up rubbers with helium. Laughed and our chairs tipped backwards and we got stitches in our heads. Oh, they still have that, Chi-Chi's? What, margaritas? There used to be one in Ann Arbor. It was great. I liked Chi-Chi's. I thought they had great chips and salsa. It's good. We're gonna have it down here as soon as I get in this house. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's it, hippie chick, yeah. Oh, mudslides. I don't even know what a mudslide is. No, there's not LA. No, no, no. Sex change studies. Yeah. Crazy. You gotta give him a big hug now. Can't say anything negative. There was this bitch that worked at one of those fucking donut shops up in West Branch, and she had a GoFundMe for a sex change. I couldn't stand her. She was rude all the time. And I told her I'd be willing to donate as a organ donor my big 9-inch cock in case I ever got in an accident. She went and told the owners. They said I couldn't talk like that anymore. Yeah, do no harm. Well, they don't consider it harm. They consider it an opposite sex. Uh, uh, freedom. You know, they're trapped in the wrong body. Yeah. I told them I was trying to be a giving customer, Jabo. I knew that bitch would make a big I knew that's what was gonna happen. I knew when the owner came out the next day, he said, "How you doing, Tom?" I knew. It's like, what? He said, "Did you say something to Kelly about donating a 9-inch cock on your organ donor card?" I said I did. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah. They get me some more views and subscribers. They could have thought that I lack sensitivity. Yeah, they did laugh. Actually, I was friends with the owners. I told him, man, his brother died. He owned a bunch of these donut shops too. Let me tell you this: they had a golf outing to raise money for retards or fucking three-headed toads, some kind of bullshit. And it was kind of a stag thing. It was all men at this golf course, so they wanted to make it a good party. So they hired all these Hooters girls, you know, to run around fucking string bikinis and shit and grab their cocks and stuff and laugh and giggle, you know, make it a good male party. You know, those fucking bitches sued them for sexual harassment. They sued them. They sued that fucking organization for sexual harassment. Settle out of court for 85,000. So it was this guy's brother who owned this other donut shop. And he said to me, he said, I don't give a fuck, man. But I said, well, you should, man. I said, you need to type up some bullshit and have me sign it. Like if I talk that way again, that I can't, you know, come in here. Because if they ever get a hold of this fucking shit, you know, with some lawyer, uh, they will fuck you good. So he did. He typed up a thing that he'd talk to me, and I promised to be, you know, more sensitive. I said, you mean the end of that big 9-inch cock? He said, no. I mean, just keep the sex talk out of it. So I signed it. Nothing ever came of it, but you never know. I didn't like that fucking bitch anyway. But you can get sued for that bullshit now. Yeah. And she got like fucking like $37 donated to her GoFundMe. Yeah, it was the male version, like girls, you know. Yeah, more sensitive. Fuck yeah. I mean that you can't do that shit anymore now. Fuck no. If I was on a golf course and a bunch of like young college girls showed up in spring bikinis and were getting drinks, I'd get the fuck out of there. Yeah, I did. But I initiated. He wasn't even going to do anything. I just didn't want the poor fucker to get sued by this fucking kook. Nah, it was too small. Yeah, you're right. It's too small. No, if that had been GM or something, fuck. I'd have probably got the fucking death penalty. Fucking A right. Yeah, crybabies. I was in a Chicago health club one time, and I knew those owners too. And I knew the general manager. And I knew a lot of gay guys down there. They were cool guys. I was really good friends with a lot of them. Get lunch and bullshit. I went to a couple parties at their house. And one of them I was really good friends with. Pat was his name. And one day, waiting at the elevator, the general manager was standing there. And she was behind us. And him and I were getting ready. All were going to get in the elevator. And I said, hey, I said, you getting that big fucking cock run up your ass in the last couple weeks? Does that affect your ability to do sit-ups? And she like burst out laughing. She said, oh my God. She said, you can't talk to members like that. I said, I can talk to this faggot like that. I've known him since I moved to Chicago. She said, God, you can't say that either. And I got called into the office on that one. She said, yeah, I know you were kidding. And it didn't seem to bother. No, I said, get Pat in here. He didn't give a fuck. She said, yeah, I know. It's all true. He didn't seem offended, but I had to sign a fucking thing there too. That's how I knew about to do it at the fucking donut shop. Yeah, you gotta stay the fuck away from those comments now. Big time. They'll go see some psychologist and shit. Can't claim they can work anymore because of what I said. Fuck. It's just the way it is. Hey, you can't say that shit anymore. Yeah, fuck them. I can only take so much of that shit. What are you doing today, Jabo? Oh fuck yeah. Oh, absolutely right, LA. Yeah, you're not kidding. No, you wouldn't because you're always getting memos and you're always getting like you lucky Marcia. You're always getting like warned on the shit. You're seeing people getting fired. No, you'd be a quick study on that. You'd just shut the hell up about it. You'd be having a rainbow sticker on your car and all sorts of shit. And it really doesn't bother me. I mean, if I got nailed with some bullshit like that, it's bogus because it doesn't bother me. Like I don't really think that I'm just fucking around. But that's the whole thing. If you look at like the laws and stuff on sexual harassment, joking is just as bad as meaning it. Yeah, I hope so. I just don't understand this sex shit. You know, like having parades and shit because your sexuality. I don't. It's not people's business what you do, and I don't know why people feel like they should discuss where they're coming from. If you like girls or guys or both, who gives a fuck? I mean, why is this shit even being like brought up? I'll give you my 100% pledge that I only say faggot and dyke when I'm really mad. Yeah, thank you. Right. Yep. I've been thinking about breeding these fantail guppies. I did it before. It's kind of fun. Oh, good for you, Marcia. What does that mean exactly? Oh, nice. Good for you. Good. Oh, yeah, I believe it, Drifter. Yeah. I mean, if you were a guy and you'd have to be crazy to like be asking somebody out where you worked. I mean, you're just asking to get fired. It's true, hippie chick. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Where's the old singing Canadian tonight? The piano playing Canadian, Mark Kropka, Pirate Radio. Was he on tonight? I didn't even look. Yeah, he's a good guy. Mark's a good guy. Probably hitting that piano. Oh yeah, band stuff. He really gets into that music. He enjoys it. I talked to his girlfriend the other night on the phone. She seems really cool. Yeah, Waffle House eggs. Yeah, I get them at Waffle House. Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to be in at 9:30? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about it. Oh, good for you. Oh, midweek edition. Oh yeah, I like Waffle House. I overheard the manager talking at one the other day, and she considered, I was kind of surprised by this, but I guess it's pretty good if you think about it. She considered $1,000 for a shift, really good shift. I guess that's not bad, is it? You know, because they're kind of low ticket items. No, not at all. I love birds. Nope. They're the like most meekest animals around. No, I love birds. Right. No, for a shift. A shift, yeah. Right. Yep. I like birds. You were talking about the vultures? I really love those vultures. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. No, I know a couple of women that work at these Waffle Houses that are just everything, man. Cute, super great personalities. The one just got a job at this high-end Italian restaurant in Lake Oconee, and she said she's really making a ton of money. She's only working Monday and Tuesday, but why this lady isn't like a big shot in management someplace is a mystery to me. She is so sweet to customers. Just a charmer. Yeah, aren't those cool looking? Hopefully they lay another one tomorrow. That's a big ass egg. That egg is huge. It's like maybe, I'd say it's like 8 times bigger than a chicken egg. I wonder if it hurts when they lay those eggs. I mean, that egg is huge. I mean, they only weigh like 4.5 pounds. I think I like Cracker Barrel. I don't go to them too much. Psychedelic Sunday? Well, where is that at? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I will. I will spoil them. Although the babies aren't that interested. The parents are, but the babies, they never came down to eat. Yeah, I think their pecan pancakes are great. Yeah, I never get meat or hash browns. I just get the eggs. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I agree, Bopak. Yeah, washed up is right. Yeah, that's what he says. Possums coming out, armadillos, vultures, deer everywhere. Yeah, you're right. I like going to a Golden Corral here and there. I rank that right up with the American version of a Chinese buffet. What is that, Timu? Oh, you have those up there, you? No, I would say not friendly. They just kind of fledged, got lost, flew around with the parents from time to time, but never landed to eat like the parents. No, nope. They're off doing their own thing. They say that adult vultures will continue to help feed their babies for 2 years after they fledged. So this would be 1 year. Tomorrow's my initial appointment with this upper GI guy. Then Friday's the oncologist. I don't mind because I go up to Athens and, there's always a million things to do up there. I go to the bookstore and fuck around, get a good coffee. Yeah, I thought of getting some pigeons. I just don't want them crapping all over my house, so I probably won't. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of those, hippie chick. There's a million of them there right through from uh, Chattanooga all through Gatlinburg. Oh, that'd be cool. Is it an independent or a chain? LA. I don't like grits. Tastes like wallpaper paste, even with cheese in them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't even know what are grits. What is that? What is a grit? Oh, temporary tubes. Yeah, that's not uncommon. Oh, corn. Oh, okay. Why is it white then? Oh, hominy corn. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like them either. Snaggletooth. That's all right. You're not playing the bass guitar, are you? Yeah, I agree. They have good hash browns, but I don't get them. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, temporary is no big deal. Oh, Tennessee, yeah, you'd like it down there. I just see that Gatlinburg got voted the most charming small Tennessee town in the state. In Gatlinburg, people spend $10 million a day there in the summer. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't like my stuff touching if I can help it. Oh, cool. Huh. I'm gonna order you a bass guitar. What tooth is it? Bimbo. Oh, I don't like that. My dad was like that. No, I like it all different. Yeah, Kentucky's nice. I love Lexington. I'd live there. Yeah, it's too busy there for me. I cut through there once in a while. They got a lot of snow this year. They shut down that whole park for a week at a time. Flooding too. I'll make sure to get you a plastic Civil War gun. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, I cut through Chattanooga. I go up through Gatlinburg, cut through Chattanooga, and hit 75 and head north. Oh, did you, hippie chick? Oh, okay. Hey, you like that traffic, Marcia? Right. Oh, Lawrenceburg. Okay. Yeah, East Tennessee. Excuse me. Yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. That's a timber rattlesnake. Timber rattlesnake. That was actually Marty's wife was down in Baton Rouge with her niece, and they went over to New Orleans too. And that's in a cage next to the tiger for LSU College. That's one they keep in a cage down there. So is the tiger. It was in a cage. Yeah, that's a huge timber rattlesnake. Yeah. Oh, Nashville's cool. That traffic's a bitch, though, going through there. Excuse me. What is that Kentucky hot brown? What is that? No kiddingly. Wow. No, it's a picture Marty's wife took down at LSU. It was in a cage aquarium. They're down here though. I look for them. I can't find them. I don't even see dead ones in the road. Yeah. See these lights blinking? Can you guys see these lights? This is how they get these bullshit pictures on these UFOs. See these bullshit lights? All they are is lights on the cable box and the TV. You could upload this bullshit. Say you saw this light outside. Yeah, right. Out your window and it was blinking. Oh, I believe that. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff. See how it looks red when you change it a little? It's just a white blinking light. Oh, wow. Right. Oh, yeah, I know it. Oh, that's cool, Chris. Well, you guys, I think I'm gonna sign off. I gotta take a shower and put my sheet back on my bed, my pillows, brush my teeth. I try to go to bed a little early, get up, read a little bit. Lee, I appreciate you coming on. Marcia, Chris, LA. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for coming on. You party on till next time. Hippie chick. Anybody else I'm missing? Grifter. Sharon, you good night. Sharon, if you can't find that Cleveland Clinic stuff, I can find it for you. Yeah, that's right. You guys party on. Rock on. All right, Sharon. Good night, Tribbles. Put some daffodil oil on your breasts and they'll be super firm tomorrow. Just like when you were 18. Goodbye, Leah. Oh, that's all right. You party on. Oh, you like the country life? Okay, bye, Frisky. You guys kick it. Kick it till tomorrow. Thank you.